Guys, this is Onyema Anthony from Daily Programmer. So today I'm going to be talking to you about Flutter framework. So my guess is that you come into this video, probably you want to learn how to build mobile application, desktop application, or embedded system. If that is the case, then you are at the right place, because I'm going to be talking about Flutter, and Flutter helps you to do all of these things that I just mentioned. But we can't talk about Flutter without talking about Flutter itself. So you go to your web browser, just search for Flutter. First link. See, from Wikipedia here, we'll see that Flutter is an open source UI software development kit created by Google. It can be used to develop cross-platform applications from a single code base for the web, Fuchsia, Android, iOS, Linux, Macs, and Windows. Wow, this sounds like a lot. But all this is trying to say is that Flutter is a cross-platform framework in the sense that it helps you to build mobile applications, Android and iOS applications from a single code base. What does that mean? It means that on a traditional way, if you want to build an Android application, you most likely go towards the route of writing it in natively with what we call, so either you write it with Java or Kotlin. And then if you want to build an iOS application, you write it with Objective-C or Swift programming language. So, but Flutter helps you to do all these things with one single code base. You know, if you traditionally, you have a different code base written in Java or Kotlin, another different code base written in Swift or Objective-C, handled and managed differently. So Flutter solves that problem by helping you manage this same application and code base, and this same application is a single code base. So whatever changes you're going to do, you only have to do it only one place, and then you're good to go. So that is what it means by cross-platform application. And also, that's not the end. You can still write web application also with Flutter. You can still write Fuchsia. You can still write Linux, Mac, and Windows. Wow, this is a lot. Don't take my word for it. This is actually from Wikipedia. So it is very, very powerful. And so many people are currently learning Flutter now. It's quite amazing that you can do all of these things with just one single code base. So you just have to learn Flutter. So Flutter is very, very fast. One of the philosophies is very, very fast. It's very beautiful. It's very easy. It's very developer friendly. So that's why so many people and companies are really adopting Flutter. So recently, Flutter jobs are in very, very high demand, because this seems like a magic to be able to do something like this, do so many things with one single framework. So many people are actually investing in Flutter right now. Not only Google, so many companies have recently started investing in Flutter. So that being said, but we cannot actually talk about Flutter without talking about Dart, because the Dart programming language is what powers Flutter. You cannot write Flutter without knowing how to write Dart. So that is pretty much the powerhouse of Flutter, because everything Flutter is written with Dart. Let's talk about that. So that programming language is a very beautiful, fast, and scalable language. Like, look at what the Wikipedia said about it. That is a programming language designed by Lars Bach. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it very well. Lars Bach and Kasper Lund, and developed by Google. So it's also developed by Google. It can be used to develop web and mobile apps, as well as server-side and desktop application. So you see that it's almost the same thing, exactly whatever we see in Flutter here. So that does this, all this it says here, mobile application and web application. It does that through the help of Flutter, right? I don't know if that is making sense, but just know that you cannot actually work with Flutter without working with Dart, because that is more like the powerhouse of Flutter. So the Dart programming language is very, very good. It's very, very beautiful. It's very easy to learn. So we have to start from there. So from here, I'm going to start from the very, very basic to teach you everything you need to know about Dart and Flutter to start writing your own web application, mobile application. So stick with me, and I promise you, in a couple of videos, you'll be able to learn all you need to know to get started with that programming language. I will start from scratch, in the sense that I will start teaching you that programming language. Then slowly we learn about the concept of programming. Then subsequently we start diving into Flutter. So stick around with me, and I promise you'll be very excited about this journey. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.